Welcome to Hilpat HR Consult. This week we are going to talk about the psychology of employee engagement. Employee engagement. You know, engagement doesn't just work. No. Yes, employee is highly engaged. It doesn't just work. It's a result of care. What we can say care. Engagement is rooted in psychology, and HR must understand this and foster it and cultivate it. You know, the foundation of engagement, emotional commitment, that sense of purpose and belonging. It doesn't just happen. When onboarding set in and the employee have been onboarded, so he wants to work, he came in with zeal. There are other issues that will be organizational that can make this zeal he has come in to be sustained. There are many of them that can sustain the zeal, that the employee now will have a sense of belonging. The employee will now feel I'm part and parcel of this system. And he's highly committed, he goes the extra mile, he's highly involved. Most often, it's not about his paycheck. No. It's not just paycheck. Yeah, paycheck we know is important, but it's not reducible to paycheck. So the environment, the work culture, the organizational culture, all they can be part and parcel of what make engagement work. And HR will foster this right from onboarding, because the onboarding is the first entrance the new hire begin to assimilate the culture of the organization. So what are the drivers of engagement? Yes, drivers of engagement, not just the zeal of the employee. For example, what is there for the employee? Recognition, as simple as it may sound, can bring down motivation and engagement. Opportunity or meaningful work also. Growth, career path, all these can be able to sustain the zeal of the employee. It becomes an employee that is highly engaged. So HR ought to know this and play a significant role in employee engagement. You'll be able to take an engagement survey and wait, is there anything we are not doing well? What is the outcome of this survey? Okay, this is what we have discovered. We have to reinforce this because this is giving us what we want. Okay, this is what we have discovered. We are going to make adjustment on this aspect of the survey. Employee do the survey can explain that they don't have good work tools. Work tools is a problem. Most of the work tools are already outdated. For example, that can reduce productivity. That also can bring employee morale down. And you discover that, you will not say, do you know how much is dollar exchange rate now? We can't procure now. But they will see you procuring other items that perhaps, in their own opinion, is beneficial to some people, but not beneficial to all of them. So they will begin to get disengaged gradually. You say there is no money, but you are procuring car for the MD. You are procuring car for the HR, for instance. But as simple as a good work tool in the company, a good laptop, a good place to sit down and all that, what can facilitate the work is not being procured if it is done not on time. So these are what HR will gather from the survey to ensure that the survey and each outcome will be implemented in such a way that the engagement will be sustained. So beside that, we also have career development pathway. Is another that can keep a staff highly engaged. Training, for instance, a company that pays for their members to go for register for ICANN, go for ICANN conference, CIPN conference, pay for the HR to be highly certified, and many more. There are various ways you can enhance the career path. So in doing this, the employee engagement will be high and that will be sustained. And most often, you might even see where there is a higher pay, 10,000, 20, 15, or 100. But because of this relation, this engagement he has with company A, he's not willing to leave. So let's look at this reflection. Let's reflect together with your own organization. Do your employee feel that they are together with the organization? What is the heartbeat of your employee? Are they highly engaged? Is what you're going to answer. If they're not highly engaged, perhaps these tips will help you. Take a survey, listen to our weekly update. Perhaps you will get an insight that will enable you to fix your organization. Subscribe to Hilpat HR Consult for weekly updates on HR related issues. Thank you. See you next week.